What if the most powerful electric engine ever built never wore out? Elon Musk just revealed Tesla's new eternal engine, a carbon-wrapped high-speed rotor that spins faster, lasts longer, and uses less energy than anything before it. With Iris 60 acceleration under 2 seconds, fewer moving parts, and near-zero maintenance, this breakthrough could end the EV war before it even begins. No gears, no lag, no competition. It's faster than a supercar, smarter than your last update, and cheaper to build at scale. The future isn't coming, it's already driving. Let's dive into the engine that just changed everything. The game-changing Revelation. Let's be clear, this isn't just another Tesla upgrade. What Elon Musk just unveiled is being called the most powerful electric motor on the planet. A motor so advanced that it's not only faster and stronger than anything we've seen, it's designed to outlast the vehicle itself. People are calling it the eternal engine because of its unmatched durability. At the heart of it, a stunning breakthrough called the carbon-wrapped rotor. For years, Tesla has been leading the EV race with longer ranges, faster acceleration, and slick design. But this new motor, it changes everything. Traditional electric motors rely on metal parts that expand under heat, wear out over time, and lose efficiency under stress. Tesla just replaced those limitations with something lighter, cooler, and insanely efficient. According to Musk, this motor can spin at over 20,000 RPM without breaking a sweat. The announcement sent shockwaves through the auto industry. Why? Because Tesla didn't just improve what already existed, they rethought how electric motors should work from the ground up. And while most companies are still catching up to Tesla's last breakthrough, Musk has already leapfrogged into the next era. This is no longer about catching up, it's about who can keep up. The buzz around this reveal isn't just hype. Engineers, competitors, and even critics are calling this a category killer. A motor that's faster, lighter, longer lasting, and cheaper to build. That's the holy grail of electric drive systems, and Tesla may have just created it. So now you're probably wondering, what exactly makes this motor so special? What's hiding inside that carbon shell that could shake up the entire EV world? Up next, we'll open the hood and break down the real secret: the carbon-wrapped rotor. And trust us, it may sound technical, but the impact is very real. Inside the carbon-wrapped rotor, at the center of Tesla's new eternal engine, is a core innovation: the carbon-wrapped rotor. This might sound like a simple tweak, but it completely changes how electric motors behave. Instead of relying on solid metal that heats up and deforms, Tesla now wraps its rotor in high-tension carbon fiber, a material known for its strength, lightness, and heat resistance. So why does this matter? First, this wrap allows the motor to spin faster than anything before, over 20,000 RPM, without overheating or coming apart. That's unheard of. Most high-end EV motors max out at 16,000 RPM before reliability becomes an issue. With the carbon wrap, the motor stays cool, stable, and strong even under insane stress. As Musk explained, the carbon sleeve holds the rotor together under immense pressure, allowing extreme speeds that would destroy other motors. Secondly, this rotor stays consistent. That means no warping, no drag, and no loss of performance over time. The tighter the wrap, the more pressure it can withstand. And Tesla built custom equipment to wind the fiber with just the right tension. It's high-precision work. And because the carbon doesn't expand like metal, the motor holds its shape across all temperatures. That translates to longer life and smoother performance. Finally, fewer moving parts and fewer heat-related issues mean less maintenance, less wear, and more reliability. It's like going from a car that needs frequent oil changes to one that runs clean and strong year after year. In Musk's words, it's a total rethinking of how a motor should function under stress. All right, so the inside is impressive, but what about results? It's one thing to talk tech, it's another to feel it on the road. So coming up next, let's talk about what this carbon wrap beast actually delivers. The speed, the torque, the range, and the kind of performance numbers that even supercars should be afraid of. Performance that redefines speed. When it comes to EV performance, Tesla has always set the bar high, but now they've taken things to a whole new level. With this new motor, Tesla's vehicles can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. That's faster than a Bugatti, faster than a Lamborghini. In fact, it's faster than almost anything ever built for the road. But here's the twist. It's not just raw speed. It's smart speed. Jeez, this motor isn't just fast, it's efficient. In older performance EVs, going faster means draining the battery faster. But Tesla's new motor is so energy efficient that it actually uses less power to go faster. As one engineer explained, you get supercar speed without burning through your range. That brings us to battery life. Because of the motor's efficient design and lighter weight, Tesla's vehicles now go longer on a single charge, even at high speeds. That means fewer stops, longer road trips, and less battery stress. And because the motor doesn't need bulky cooling systems, the entire car runs cooler, lighter, and smoother. It's a win across the board. And let's not forget torque. The new motor delivers insane instant torque, giving drivers that legendary EV punch, the kind that throws you back in your seat. Except now it's stronger, smoother, and lasts longer than before. It's not just about faster acceleration. It's about better control, better efficiency, and better fun. Or as one early test driver put it doesn't just launch, it glides like a bullet. So we've seen what the motor can do. Faster speeds, longer range, and more power with less effort. But what about how it's made? Because the next big surprise is that this motor isn't just powerful. It's easier and cheaper to build. That's coming up next, as we break down how Tesla turned complex engineering into scalable production. Simplified production, amplified output. Tesla's new motor doesn't just break performance records, it flips the table on how motors are made. While traditional automakers rely on complex gear-heavy designs, Tesla's carbon-wrapped rotor system is built with fewer parts, less friction, and no need for extensive cooling systems. That means it's not only more advanced, it's much easier to produce. One of the biggest shifts is the reduced use of rare earth materials. These are expensive, hard to mine, and often come with geopolitical and ethical complications. Tesla's motor uses fewer of them, which not only cuts costs, but also makes the company less dependent on fragile supply chains. As Musk said during the reveal, efficiency isn't just about the motor, it's how fast and affordably we can build it. This design simplification also leads to faster production. Instead of sourcing dozens of specialized parts and assembling them with surgical precision, Tesla can build the new motors using a streamlined process, tailored for mass output. And because they control their own factories, Tesla doesn't need to wait on third-party suppliers. Everything, from winding the carbon fiber to dropping the motor into the chassis, happens under one roof. That vertical integration gives Tesla a serious advantage over competitors like Ford or GM, who are still adapting their gas-based plants to EV manufacturing. While legacy automakers are retrofitting and outsourcing, Tesla is scaling production in robot-driven gigafactories around the world. It's speed, efficiency, and quality all built in. We've seen how this new motor runs and how Tesla can build it fast. But now let's connect the other half of the system. Because a super efficient engine still needs a power source to match. And that's exactly where Tesla's 4680 battery comes in. Let's break down how this game-changing battery powers the eternal engine like nothing else can. The 4680 battery. What good is an incredible motor if your battery can't keep up? Luckily, Tesla already solved that problem too, with the 4680 battery cell. It's called 4680 because of its dimensions, 46 millimeter wide, 80 millimeter tall, and it's packed with improvements that turn it into the perfect partner for the new carbon-wrapped motor. First, energy density. These cells can hold more energy per unit than Tesla's previous models. That means more range even with the same number of batteries. And because the new motor is so efficient, drivers can expect even longer road trips without a single charge. As one Tesla engineer explained, the battery and motor were built to speak the same language: fast, efficient, and long-lasting. Second, faster charging. Thanks to improved thermal management and reduced internal resistance, the 4680 charges faster and safer than previous cells. That reduces downtime, improves convenience, and puts Tesla further ahead in the public charging race, an area that's still a pain point for most EV drivers today. The third benefit? Durability. The 4680 battery was designed to last longer, much longer. Combined with the new motor, this setup could power a car well beyond 1,000,000 miles, making it ideal not just for consumers, but also for robo-taxis, fleet vehicles, and commercial EVs. That means fewer replacements, less waste, and more reliability. And here's the cherry on top. Just like the new motor, the 4680 battery is also cheaper to make. Fewer materials, simpler design, and Gigafactory scale automation mean Tesla can ramp up production without skyrocketing costs. The result? A vehicle that's faster, longer lasting, and more affordable. A true ecosystem of power and performance. So now we've got a motor that roars and a battery that lasts. But that's only part of Tesla's master plan. Because under the hood, another system is quietly evolving: artificial intelligence. And up next, we're diving into how Tesla's self-driving AI turns this machine from a powerful EV into a car that thinks, learns, and drives itself. AI in started. Tesla's hardware gets a lot of attention, but let's not forget the software. What makes a Tesla different isn't just its parts, it's how those parts think together. And with each new update, Tesla's AI-based driving system gets smarter, faster, and closer to full autonomy. At the center of this system is Tesla's full self-driving FSD technology. Unlike other companies that rely on preloaded maps or LiDAR sensors, Tesla's AI learns from real-world driving, in real time. Every Tesla on the road acts like a rolling data collector, sending billions of miles worth of driving data back to Tesla's servers. That loop of driving, learning, and updating makes the system smarter every single day. This is where the Eternal engine and 4680 battery come in again. With longer range and better efficiency, Teslas can drive more miles between charges. More miles means more data, and more data makes the AI better. It's a cycle that no other automaker has mastered. And because Tesla's cars receive over-the-air software updates, your vehicle literally gets better while it's parked in your garage. But it's not just about navigation. Tesla's AI is trained to make split-second safety decisions, recognize complex road scenarios, and adapt like a human, only faster. And thanks to Tesla's Dojo supercomputer, the AI training speed is on another level. Elon once said, "We're not building a driver, we're building a fleet that learns as one." When you combine that kind of brain power with a record-breaking motor and an ultra-dense battery, you're not just talking about an electric car anymore. You're talking about an autonomous, self-improving, energy-efficient supercomputer on wheels. A system that drives smarter, goes farther, and never stops learning. Tesla's AI is the quiet genius behind the wheel. But what's next is even louder. Because now that we've seen what's inside the car, it's time to zoom out and look at Tesla's next big move, miling this system across the globe. In the next part, we'll show you how Tesla is expanding faster than anyone else, factory by factory, mile by mile. Global Gigafactory Expansion. Tesla isn't just innovating in engineering, it's scaling like no other car company on Earth, and it's doing it fast. With the launch of the Eternal engine and the new 4680 battery, Tesla has started upgrading its global factory network to produce these components at lightning speed. The mission? Build more, faster, everywhere. It started with the original Gigafactory in Nevada, but now Tesla has a worldwide presence. From Shanghai to Berlin, Texas to Mexico, each Gigafactory is a massive production hub, loaded with robots, vertical integration, and next-gen automation. These factories are designed specifically to build EVs, not retrofitted gas car plants like other companies are using. As Elon Musk puts it, every factory we build makes the next one easier. This means Tesla can roll out the new carbon-wrapped motor and 4680 battery on a global scale. No waiting on supply chains. No relying on outside vendors. Every piece of the puzzle, motors, batteries, software, casting, is made in-house. That gives Tesla incredible control over quality, timelines, and cost. And while others are still figuring out chip shortages or battery delays, Tesla is already building the next generation. Even more impressive, these gigafactories are also part of Tesla's environmental mission. They're powered with renewable energy, they recycle materials on-site, and they're designed for long-term sustainability. This isn't just a race to dominate sales, it's a plan to redefine manufacturing itself. Tesla's building faster, better, and smarter, and it's doing it in every corner of the globe. But what about the competition? While Tesla accelerates, legacy automakers and EV startups are scrambling to catch up. Coming up next, how this eternal engine just flipped the EV industry, and why no one else is even close to matching it. Competitive edge. Let's be real, the EV space has gotten crowded. From Ford and GM to Lucid, Rivian, and Chinese giant BYD, there's no shortage of players trying to grab market share. But when Tesla dropped this new motor, it didn't just take the lead, it might have ended the race altogether. This is the new standard, and no one else is close. Legacy automakers are in a tough spot. Most of their EVs are converted gas cars with heavy bodies and outdated platforms. They're still relying on third-party suppliers for batteries and chips, and their factories weren't built for EVs in the first place. That's a major bottleneck. Tesla, meanwhile, is vertically integrated. They make everything in-house, including the new motor and battery system. Startups like Lucid and Rivian brought excitement, but they're still facing production delays, cost overruns, and scaling problems. Lucid's cars are luxurious but limited in volume. Rivian's trucks are cool, but hard to get. BYD may be huge in sales, but most of that comes from low-cost models in China, not cutting-edge innovation. Tesla still dominates when it comes to tech, speed, range, and software. And don't forget Tesla's secret weapon, over-the-air updates. While other companies still require dealership visits to fix bugs, Tesla pushes updates directly to the car, improving performance, range, and even features from your driveway. It's like owning a car that gets smarter while you sleep. As one analyst said, everyone else is trying to catch Tesla's past. Meanwhile, Tesla is already living in the future. Now it's clear why Tesla keeps widening the gap. But behind all this innovation is something even more powerful: purpose. Tesla's not just building cool tech, it's building a more sustainable world. So let's zoom in on how this eternal engine fits into Tesla's bigger mission: cutting emissions, ending waste, and creating cars that are built to last. Sustainability at the core. Tesla's new motor isn't just fast, efficient, or cost-saving. It's built around something far more important: sustainability. Every piece of this innovation, from the carbon wrap to the reduced rare earth usage, is designed to reduce waste and carbon emissions. This isn't just high-tech, Bomam. It's green tech. Start with materials. By designing the motor to use fewer rare earth metals, Tesla reduces its dependence on environmentally destructive mining. These metals are hard to extract, expensive, and often tied to regions with troubling labor practices. By cutting them out, Tesla is building cleaner motors with a lighter environmental footprint. As Musk said, "We want to build the most efficient machine with the smallest impact possible." Next, let's talk lifespan. This motor isn't just powerful, it's built to last decades. Fewer moving parts, less heat stress, and tighter engineering mean lower failure rates and longer intervals before replacement. In a world where products are often made to be disposable, Tesla is doing the opposite, designing a drivetrain that might outlive the car itself. Then there's the bigger picture. With these new motors and batteries, Tesla's vehicles need less maintenance, create less waste, and deliver more miles per charge. That means fewer trips to the mechanic, fewer parts in landfills, and more drivers staying electric longer. Combine that with Tesla's solar, energy storage, and AI learning systems, And you've got a company that's not just making electric cars, it's changing the way we use energy altogether. This isn't just about profit margins or performance specs. It's about driving toward a cleaner future. And with each new breakthrough like this eternal engine, Tesla proves that you don't have to choose between speed and sustainability. You can have both. The tech is powerful. The mission is clear. But what does it mean for everyday people? In the next section, we'll break down exactly how this eternal engine could change your experience, from what you pay to what you drive to how often you charge. Coming up next, the real-world impact of Tesla's most important motor yet. Consumer impact. All this talk about carbon-wrapped rotors, AI-driven motors, and next-gen batteries sounds impressive. But what does it actually mean for regular drivers? The answer is simple. You're about to get a better car. Faster, cheaper, safer, and way more fun to drive. The eternal engine marks a shift in what everyday people can expect from electric vehicles. Let's start with affordability. Because the new motor is easier to own, uses fewer rare materials, and requires less maintenance, Tesla can produce cars more efficiently. That could mean lower prices for buyers, or at the very least, more features for the same cost. In Elon's own words, we're not just making a better car, we're making a better car more accessible. Then there's reliability. If you've ever owned a car that constantly needed repairs, you'll love this. The eternal engine has fewer moving parts, which means less wear and tear. Combined with Tesla's industry-leading software, battery, and drive system, you're looking at a vehicle that could easily last 1,000,000 miles with minimal maintenance. That means lower long-term costs, better resale value, and peace of mind on every trip. Finally, the driving experience itself. With instant torque, smoother acceleration, and quieter performance, Tesla's new motor transforms driving into something you actually look forward to. No more clunky shifting or noisy engines. Just smooth, intelligent power that adapts to you. As one Model S Plaid owner put it doesn't feel like a car anymore. It feels like a machine that thinks. So yes, the eternal engine makes life better for drivers. But it hasn't been all smooth roads. Even for Tesla, rolling out a new drivetrain at global scale comes with serious challenges. Up next, we'll take a look behind the curtain at what could slow this revolution down and how Tesla plans to power through. Challenges ahead. Navigating the roadblocks. Let's be honest, no breakthrough is without hurdles. Tesla's eternal engine is a marvel of modern engineering, but scaling it across global production lines isn't simple. Even for a company that builds its own factories, batteries, and software, there are real-world challenges standing between this tech and total domination. First up, supply chain stress. While Tesla has cut down on rare earth use, it still needs a steady flow of copper, carbon fiber, and battery materials. Global markets are volatile, so one disruption, like a shipping delay or material shortage, can ripple through production. As one auto analyst noted, Tesla's vertical integration helps, but no one is totally immune from global chaos. Then there's regulation. Every country has its own standards for emissions, safety, and autonomous driving. Tesla needs to constantly tweak its vehicles for different regions, which slows things down. And with its AI system moving faster than most regulators, there's a risk that governments won't catch up fast enough to approve Tesla's full vision. Another big challenge? Rising competition. While no one has matched Tesla's eternal engine yet, that doesn't mean they're not trying. Established automakers and startups alike are investing billions to develop their own high-speed motors, solid-state batteries, and self-driving systems. Tesla's lead is strong, but staying ahead will take continued innovation. And finally, there's the public perception issue. While many consumers love Tesla's products, some are still skeptical of EVs in general. Range anxiety, charging infrastructure, and misinformation are all barriers. Tesla has to continue educating the public, not just selling cars, but building trust. And if anyone can do that, it's the company that redefined what a car can be. Tesla has some tough roads ahead, but the path is clear, and the engine is already running. So what's the bigger vision here? In the next section, we'll zoom out and see how this new motor fits into something even larger than electric cars. We're talking energy, AI, and a global system that's already being built. The broader vision, Tesla's mission has never been just about building cool cars. It's always been about accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. And the new Eternal engine is just one piece of a much larger puzzle, a puzzle that includes solar power, home batteries, robo-taxis, and AI-driven transportation networks. Think bigger than cars. Think infrastructure. Start with Tesla Energy. The same technology that powers its cars is being used to build power walls, megapacks, and solar roofs. These systems let homes, businesses, and even cities store renewable energy and use it when needed, making the power grid cleaner, smarter, and more stable. The Eternal engine is part of that loop, optimized to run on solar-charged batteries, not dirty power. Then there's autonomy. As Tesla continues to refine its full self-driving AI, it's preparing for a future where cars no longer sit idle in garages. Instead, they'll drive themselves as robo-taxis, making money for owners, reducing traffic, and slashing emissions. Imagine an Eternal engine-powered Tesla picking you up, dropping you off, and then heading out to serve someone else, all while charging itself on solar. Tesla's AI and Dojo supercomputer aren't just there for cars either. They're part of a larger neural net ecosystem that could be applied to robotics, logistics, and other industries. Elon has hinted at this several times, saying, "We're not just a car company, we're an AI and energy company." And everything they build connects to that long-term goal. In short, this motor isn't just the end of the EV war, it's the start of something much bigger. It's a foundation, a piece of tech that makes everything else more efficient, more reliable, and more accessible. With it, Tesla isn't just building cars, it's building the future. The vision is bold, the tech is real, and the future, it's already here. But there's one final piece of this puzzle, what it all means for the world. So to close this journey, let's talk about the big picture. How the Eternal engine isn't just driving change in Tesla, it's driving change everywhere. Embracing the change, Tesla's Eternal engine is more than a leap in motor design. It's a signal that the future isn't just coming, it's already here. And for drivers, cities, companies, and countries, this new motor represents a moment of no return. The EV war, it's not just ending, it's evolving into something far more exciting. For the auto industry, it's a wake-up call. If your electric motor can't match Tesla's speed, efficiency, and cost, you're behind. If you're not innovating in AI, battery tech, and manufacturing all at once, you're not playing the same game. And with every new model Tesla ships, that gap only grows. For drivers, it means better cars. You'll soon be able to buy a vehicle that lasts longer, drives smoother, updates itself, and runs on clean energy. You won't have to choose between performance and practicality, between speed and sustainability. You'll get it all in one package, one price, and one clean electric ride. And for the planet, it means hope. This engine is part of a larger move toward cleaner air, quieter roads, and energy systems that don't depend on fossil fuels. It's a shift away from the old way of moving and toward a smarter, faster, more sustainable future. In Elon Musk's words, the goal is a world that runs on sunlight. So where does that leave us? Simple. At the starting line of a new race, a race toward a better world, powered by innovation, built on breakthroughs, and driven by the Eternal engine. And right now, Tesla is in the lead, by miles. Tesla's Eternal engine isn't just a piece of tech, it's a turning point. With unmatched performance, simplified production, smarter AI, and true sustainability, it reshapes what electric vehicles can be. While competitors scramble, Tesla's already accelerating into a new era, one where cars last longer, drive themselves, and run cleaner than ever before. This isn't about catching up anymore. It's about rethinking the road ahead. If you're excited about the future of driving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. The EV war may be ending, but the age of intelligent machines is just beginning.